Yeah, we do not have Dragon Red.
Your voice is no match for Your voice is no match for mine.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Skyrim. Good to see everybody in the chat. We'll start off with the honors. The two people that are in the chat at the moment. That's Usangi, number 1, Usagi 1, and Scuderia F1. So, You both got 1 in your profile name, so that's coincidence or what's, who knows. All right, guys, we left off. We did everything in the char deck yesterday. We unlocked the black book. There it is, and we're going to Apocrypha. Apocrypha is one of my favorite places in all of the game, and it's one of the reasons.
Please, go right ahead. I have plenty to occupy me at the moment.
And yeah, so what we're going to be doing is I'm going to try to explain as much as I know about Apocrypha and about this quest,
Don't worry, I'll take careful note.
because I've been getting a lot of questions on one of my oldest 10-year-old video I made for this exact quest. It's so I'll try to, in that video, it's just silent. There's no explanation. You just watch what I do. But this one, I want to explain some things, because a lot of people are asking me about the Seekers, are asking me about all the other enemies down there, and how to solve the puzzle, how to solve Apocrypha. So we'll start it, and I'll try to explain as much as I can along the way, the dangers and everything, and what you're supposed to do and not do. All right.
What happens to you?
All right, let's go. We'll quick save. Thank you very much, everybody, and we're gonna have a good time. Unless the game glitches.
Oh, good. Be sure to say hello to Hermaeus Mora for me if you see.
So when you come here for the very first time, you're gonna meet Hermaeus Mora.
Another seeker after knowledge enters my realm. This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded. Perhaps you will prove clever enough to uncover the secrets hidden here. If so, welcome. Perhaps you are a fool or a coward. If so, you are in peril. Read your book again and escape before Apocrypha claims you forever.
So that's the first introduction you get to Hermaeus Mora. He's the Druidic prince of this world. He's the prince of fates and time and fates. So, and he is responsible for Mirik. Mirik has all his powers from Hermaeus Mora. All right. So, yeah, you got these things over here. They're the brings down the doorway, the bridge, sorry. And what we'll do is we'll just wait for the thing to come across. Now don't go into the black oil stuff. You'll die. You'll sink and die. So, when you get to the other end, you'll notice that it starts rotating again. That's where we want to go. We want to get that bridge down. So we have to just follow. Wait. Oh, I forgot about them. Now those things are whips. They're in they're in the oil, and they come up and they hit you, and you'll get some more across on the other side. As soon as we come out, you'll see a couple of whips jump, try to hit us. See? Now, as soon as you go to unlock that, 2 whips will come out either side and they'll hit you. So the way you get past this is you use ethereal, the ethereal shout, run up there, click on it, and get away as fast as you can. Now the bridge is coming back again. when you run into it, make sure you run into it a little bit, because those whips will actually hit you from behind. And now we can cross. The bridge has come down, and we're going for our next chapter, chapter 2. So there's a few chapters that we have to get through, and these books are basically the doorways. Just imagine it, this is a cave that you're in, and instead of opening up doors, you go through the books. You read book, and you go to the next chapter. Alright, so once you come through, you got this weird construction. And so if you run to the end of it, you can't get out, there's no doors. So you have to run right to the very end and click the thing. And it will unfold. And there'll be some enemies waiting outside. There'll be a lurker and some... what's the name? Seekers. Now the trick with the Seekers is because they might multiply, just keep on killing. Don't kill the clone, but kill the caster. Now, lurkers are like giants. They fight the same way. They just don't have a club. They've got a big arm, and they do a considerable amount of damage. And they've got a tongue that comes out. Alright, he's dead. We're ready for our next book. The next book is up there. You can see it behind the door. And the way to open it is, there's quite a few, there's another book over there. That's the one, that'll lead us back to chapter 1, I think. Yep, chapter 1. So the way you open up the door, over here. And... doors open, and we're off to chapter 3. Now this is where it gets a little bit disorientated in chapter 3, and because there's seekers here. Now the seekers are invisible. If you notice, there's no, I can't see no enemies. I can see like a little bit of smoke up there, but watch what happens when I do an ethereal shout. See, the red, it's actually always moving. The seekers are always not standing still, they're always moving. As you can see, he's zooming all over the place. And there's another seeker down there. So we'll take the one off down there, and then we'll go up and kill the other one. Now be careful not to step in the into the goo. The other seeker's seen us. Alright, he's down. Now, this quest is very linear. It's sort of like a very straight line. There's no, oh, there are deviations, but you'll see what I mean. It's very straightforward. There's an enemy up there. And this is the best shout you can actually have, because as you can see, I already know that there's only one enemy up there. If there were more, they would have showed up. And we've got another one of those rotating arms out. And the enemy that we saw is that lurker over there on this little island. And we're going to go and kill him. So we have to wait for this... What is it? A bridge? What could you call this thing? rotating tunnel. So as soon as it comes, we jump on and we wait to take it to the island where we're going to fight the lurker. Alright, so we made it across. He's pissed off. We'll quick save here. He's a much higher level. The first one we fought was just a normal lurker. Ah, we got friends down there. Now the lurkers do regenerate. If you leave them long enough, they will regenerate to full health. And you have to always be careful because the seekers will go close to the edge, so they've got the protection of the arm coming out. See? They sort of like try to draw you into a trap. Alright, I think that was there's the last of them. Now we have to go back from where we came from. So there's nothing over here. Up here there's a little chest you could get. Pod. So and we'll take the deathbed. That's a quest. Alright. So if we come down this way, we should find... There it is. This will bring down a bridge. Like I said, be careful of those black things. The whips. See the bridge is coming up out of the goo. Now we can cross. And we're going back to the rotating spire. Whatever it is. Quick save here just in case we crash. Yeah, the Sydney Harbour Bridge. So what we're going to do is jump onto it as soon as it comes up. Yep. And we're going to just keep on running straight. And if you keep on running long enough, you'll get to this locked door. Open it up. Now, if you notice, the two doors made another two doors. We can't go in there. And we can't go in there. So the only option is to keep on going straight. And if you can see, there's a seeker right in front of us. You can see it. There he is. And there's another few, some enemies. So we're going straight. Where did he go? He went went behind us. Now this is going to take us to another bridge over here. We're just going to come down and we run onto it. And there's a lurker waiting for us. Cool, he's out of the way. Alright. And so we came from there. And this will start rotating now. You'll see, there it goes. And voila. So, this will open up the door. Now be very careful in this room. In the center there's the black goo, whatever you want to call it, oil, and there's an arm that comes out of it which is twice the size of all the other ones. It can reach you. If you go too close, it'll smack you and can kill you. So let's go around the side. There it is. As you can see, they're massive. And we're down to the last part. We're getting to the end where we're going to get to the final black book. So as you can see, there's a few seekers here. We'll take them out. There's 2 seekers down. The third one's going to be hard because he's going... If you notice, the closer we come, there's all these black pools all over the place with those whips, and they're going to go and stand right next to him for protection. See? We're lucky we didn't get hit. He missed. Ethereal comes in handy. It lets you avoid the whips altogether. Let's go get the last guy. Alright. That should have been the last. Yep, that's everybody. Yeah, so it is a little tricky towards the end, because you have to fight between all these 3 pools, and they're in strategic positions, 4 pools actually. So yeah, and they're placed very strategically, like this one right in the center of the arch, this one on the side, the other one right here. So you have to dodge around them. And we reached our final chapter, chapter 4. And when you come up here, you got one of those big black pools again. Collect the gems. And what we want to do is come to the edge here. So that's where the black book is, in that tower structure, which is coming down, held by tentacles from the, and goes all the way down. And that opens up with this. Voila, the bridge will come up so we can cross. That'll open up like a flower, and voila. It almost reminds me like those egg things, you know, where you got the little lid and you put a boiled egg in it, the egg holders, but it's got the little lid on top and you go open it up. This is what this reminds me. Somebody must have cravings for boiled eggs. Alright, we can put our... And this is where we read the black book. We'll talk to Hermea Mora again. He will give us the second word of Benwil. And yep. And there he is.
All seekers of knowledge, come to me sooner or later.
Who are you?
I am Hermes Mora, the guide of men, lure of the unknown, master of fates. You stand in my realm, mortal.
What do you want of me?
You have entered my realm. You have sought out the forbidden knowledge that only one other has obtained. You are dragonborn, like Mirak before you, a seeker of knowledge and power.
Yes, I came here to learn Mirak's secrets.
All that he knows, he learned from me. I know what you want. To use your power as Dragonborn, to bend the world to your will. Here then is the knowledge you need, although you did not know you needed it. The second word of power. Use it to bend the wills of mortals to your purpose. But this is not enough. Mirak knows the final word of power. Without that, you cannot hope to surpass him. Mirak served me well, and he was rewarded. I can grant you the same power as he wields, but all knowledge has its price.
So how useful am I going to be to you, and when are you going to get bored of me if I replace Mirak? Because you're showing me a real good example of a boss, like, yeah.
So what's your price for the final word of power?
Knowledge. For knowledge. The Scar have withheld their secrets from me for many long years. The time has come for this knowledge to be added to my library.
So as you can gather, Hermea Mora doesn't know everything. He actually collects knowledge. That's why there's so many books down here, because they're all pieces of knowledge he's collected along the... If you notice, we went past stacks and stacks. Even the walls are made of books, so...
I will talk to the Skull and bring you their secrets.
I know you will. And then I will give you the knowledge that you seek. Send the Skull Shaman to me. He holds the secrets that will be mine.
Now, each of these black books give you buffs, but you can only have one buff at a time. So it will give you 3, and you have to choose one of the 3. So let's have a look at what this offers. Dragon Force. This one affects our shouts. So this one affects what's her name? Basruda. What's an unrelenting force. This one, Flame, our Flame Breath that we got when we went up this Parthenax, where we got the Flame Breath. And this one affects Frost, our Frost Breath. So you choose one and you have it until you read one from another book. That's the only way you can replace it. So we don't use either 3, so either 3, but we're going to take this one, but we don't have to. So to get out of here now is I recommend, if you're doing this and you're playing, take one. I'm very, like I said, I don't even have these shouts activated, so there's no, except for Unrelenting Force. I'll take Unrelenting Force just for the sake of it. So Unrelenting Force shouts does more damage and it may disintegrate in enemies, so that means it makes it very, very powerful. You may only accept this ability from this book one at a time, but it doesn't say if it's permanent or not. So we'll accept it. And the other ones, if you click on them, they'll say the same, explain theirs. Bang. We got that. We're sort of like got all this green flowing around us. Now, how we get out of here? We go to our inventory. We go to our book section. And we click on the book again. That's the way you get out. The only way to get out of Apocrypha is to actually read a black book again. So when you open it up, you'll get teleported back to reality. There we go.
What did you see? Different people have very different experiences when reading these books.
And that most probably was one of the most asked questions that I get. How do I get out of Apocrypha? So, yeah, like that. Alright. So...
I talked to Hermaeus Mora.
You're still acting surprisingly sane, too. What did he have to say? He must have wanted something from you.
He wants the secrets of the Skull in exchange for teaching me the third word.
What secrets could they have worth keeping from old Mora? Sounds like a bargain to me. Hermaeus Mora learned some fascinating new ways to skin a hawker, and you become the second most powerful dragonborn that ever lived. Well, that gives me a lot to think about. I need to get back to Tel Mithryn. I have some ideas about how to locate more of these black books.
Alright, so... we have to go and see Storm. But before we do, we're going to activate that the word that we got. Come to our shouts. Where is it? Bed wheel. That's the one we want. We can't activate anything else anyway, except for these down here. Now we're on limited supply of dragon souls because Mirek stole around 4 of them from me in total. So I would have had much more, and we could have put one into a dragon aspect too. But I'm just keeping the last one just in case for something else. You never know with this game. Something might pop up, so activate, spend it. Now this, alright, so this one affects animals, this one affects humans, and the next one we'll get is the one that will affect dragons, and that means we can bend their will to our will. This one we can do it on humans, and this one will affect animals. So the thing is, when you get the dragon one to affect dragons, this is the one you actually use to get the ride 5 dragons accomplishment. You have to ride 5 dragons. There's an accomplishment where you have to actually ride 5 dragons, and Odahiva doesn't count as one of those because he's just there to take you to, so he doesn't count. So you actually have to capture 5 dragons, jump on their back, and then steer them around. And so yeah, and this is the shout that you use to do that. And all you do is you just look up to the dragon, you shout it like using what's the name, Dragon Red. It hits the dragon, it will land, it will go peaceful. You walk up to it, you click a button, you jump on his back, and then you take off. Real cool. See if we can do that in Skyrim, when we go back to Skyrim. Now as soon as we go out here, there's going to be a dragon attack. There's a dragon. Mirek sent a dragon to kill us. There should be a seraphim dragon. It should be a seraphim dragon. We haven't seen one so far, but this place is renowned for seraphims. Yep, he's a seraphim.
Soon Mirok will return.
And he's a name.
His rightful ruler over Solstheim.
He's gonna keep on doing that for a while.
I command powers you could only dream of.
Now you got higher.
Mirek has commanded your day, so it shall.
If I had Dragon Red, I could get him to come down, but I don't have Dragon Red. We haven't done the main quest yet. Alright, we're gonna try a different tactic. Whoops. Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Your death has been foretold.
I am a master wizard of House Telmonic.
Well, he followed me, that's good.
Those that will not serve Mirak must die.
Alright, let's get him out of here. Take him up to where it's more flat and he can land somewhere.
Soon Mirak will return to resume his rightful Dunar over Solstheim.
He's determined.
Now we will see
Where is he?
whom is the stronger.
I can't even reach. Is this what we're gonna have now? Landing on the mushrooms.
By Fury, Mirak is the only true Dovahki.
Let's take it where there's no mushrooms. Up here. Ah! Finally. These named dragons are easier than other dragons. Now we've got an extra dragon soul. That's good. Alright. So, let's check what we have to do. I think we have to go and talk to Storm. Yeah, go and talk to Storm. Alright, where's Storm? Storm is up here. Oh, look.
Dior, you must be calm. I'm sure there's a good reason Baldur left us.
Something isn't right, Fenari. I feel it in my bones and I smell it in the air. Baldur wouldn't leave without telling someone.
Don't worry yourself over nothing, Dior. Do you want a head full of grey hairs before you've seen 40 winters?
It makes my heart heavy that you don't believe me, Fenari. Baldur could be in danger and you will do nothing. If you won't help me, then I'll ask the Allmaker to send someone else who can.
Alright, this is the beginning of a little quest that you do, and you can collect a lot of Stalin doing it by going and rescuing the missing
I am in no mood to talk, outsider. One of the Skull has gone missing.
yeah, the missing villager.
Who's missing?
It is Baldur Ironshaper. As our only smith, Baldur is very important to the village.
Did anything unusual happen around the time of his disappearance?
I do not remember Baldur acting strangely. Although now that you ask, I did see something in the woods on the day he disappeared. I saw two elves in the far distance dragging something behind them. Hunters often visit our land, so I thought little of it.
Where were they headed?
South and west. If your road takes you that way, perhaps you could search for any sign of Baldur. The Skull would be grateful.
Alright, so yeah, you rescue the guy, and I don't remember what your reward is, but it's got to do something with Stalin. You get a recipe or something like that, or unlocks something, I'm not sure, I don't remember. We might do it another day, but as for now, we're down to getting to the very end of the quest line, so we got to talk to Storm, get the knowledge for Herma Mora.
So the dragons have returned. Well, the Skull have survived worse.
I spoke to Hermaeus Mora. He asked for the secrets of the Skull.
Hermaeus Mora. Old Herma Mora himself. So he is the source of Mirak's power. Of course. We have many tales of Herma Mora trying to trick us into giving up our secrets to him. And now he comes again for what we have long kept from him.
He said it's the only way he'll teach me the final word of Mirak's shout.
So it falls to me to be the one to give up the secrets to our ancient enemy. I do not know if I have the strength to face him. The tree stone is still corrupted. The land is still out of balance. But with the other 5 restored, it may be enough. It will have to be.
You mean you'll give him what he wants?
Yes. The Skull also tell of the day when we must finally give up our secrets. When Herma Mora finally wins. As shaman, it is my duty to guard these secrets, but also to decide when it is necessary to give them up. I believe that time is now. If I am wrong, may my ancestors forgive me. Give me the book. I will read it and speak to old Hermamora myself. I will make sure he lives up to his part of the bargain.
Hey Vaughn, good to see you. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Good to see you. Alright, this is a little bit tragic what happens next. And, yeah.
I hope you know what you're doing.
That is my hope as well. I am trusting that you will make this sacrifice worthwhile.
Father, you must not do this. That book is wrong, evil, against everything you have taught me my whole life.
I must, Freya. It is the only way to free Solstheim forever from Mirak's shadow. There comes a time when everything must change. Nothing that lives remains the same forever. Do not fear for me, my daughter. This is the destiny that the Old Maker has laid out for me.
I stand beside you, Father, as always.
I am ready for whatever the foul master of this book has in store.
Okay,
for
watch
me.
what comes next.
The stars yield up their secrets to me.
Father! No, stop!
I won't. I won't not. For you.
Do something!
Dragonborn, you have delivered me the gift I requested. In return, I keep my promise as befits a prince of oblivion. I give you the word of power that you need to challenge Mirak. You will be either a worthy opponent or his successor, as the tides of fate decree.
Father! What have you done? Go! My father sacrificed himself so you could destroy Mirak and lift his master's shadow from the land. Go then! Kill Mirak! Do not fail.
Alright, if you stick around.
Goodbye, old friend. We will miss you, but do not worry.
If you stick-
Freya will guide us well, thanks to you.
If you stick around long enough, each villager will approach and say goodbye to Storm. Some of them got dialogue, some of them don't. Alright, so now
Freya, I'm sorry.
So let's check what we gotta do. Unlock my shouts. Alright, so let's go to our shouts. We're gonna be going back to Apocrypha again. So this is the third shout. We'll unlock it. Okay. And I did unlock my shout. Yep. So now we have to read the Walking Dream book that we picked up.
It can't be. Please, Allmaker, send him back to us.
Yeah, we better get out of here. It's getting a little bit...
May the Allmaker guide your soul to the next life.
Alright, just let me check my inventory very quickly, and I'll read the book and we'll go back to Apocrypha and we'll get some action. Yeah, it's... In the old days, Bethesda used to know how to write good DLCs, and this is one of the best ones they did. It's got a story, and it's different from all the other ones. You'll see what I mean when I read the book. I don't know if you ever played it.
What was that thing? I thought the village was safe now.
Played Skyrim, but this is the DLC, Dragonborn, and we're going to Apocrypha. It's a pocket dimension. All right, let's read that book. And where is it? The Walking Dreams we have to read. Yep, I think so. And off we go.
I don't really understand what you did.
And we're back in Apocrypha. So this is Apocrypha. This is the dimension of Mora, the guy that the black entity bubble thing that with the eyes popping out. This is his realm. So, and now we have to fight our way to Mirak. Mirak's in this tower, or one of the towers over further on. So we're off. We'll quick save here. This is the Druidic armor. It's, yeah, one of the, you have to work very, very hard and do a lot of crafting and a lot of that to get it. So, even to unlock it. So, you unlock it at level 90 smithing. So, alright, let's go. So, like I said, the books work as doorways. And they're named chapters. Let's open chapter 1. Chapter 2. So, we're in chapter 1. Chapter 1, nothing happened. Alright. So like I said, don't go close to the edges. Those things will whack you. Alrighty. There's going to be a lot of seekers. And the thing is, they're invisible until you get close. Or you use... or a whisper. And that'll tell me if there's any more of them around. Or it should. Alright, when you come here, you come up to... we need to get up there. Now, in Skyrim, you cannot jump, you cannot climb. So we have to find another way. Oh look, a bridge. So we go up across. Up to the top, and there's a book. And this is the Boneless Limbs. We're going to be collecting 4 of these books. And we're going to be using them to unlock a puzzle further on down in the game. So, and when we grab the book, watch over there in the distance. You'll see a staircase come out. And there's a staircase. And now we can run back and continue on our merry, merry way. So up we go. And we should find another chapter book. There it is. This is chapter 3. Alright. Quick save. Let's go. Alright, let's go. No, you can't kill Mora. He's a Druidic prince. The only dealings you have is that you interact with there's around 12 of them all over Skyrim, and there's a prince of insanity, a prince of nightmares, etc., etc. This one's the prince of knowledge, and if you notice, all the walls are built. These are books. That's all his knowledge. The whole place is built out of books. So I'm off to kill his. I'm off to kill his apprentice, like in Star Wars. So that was Palpatine, and I'm off to kill Darth Vader, basically, and replace him. Now with these guys, like I said, the when you start your attack, the one that you hit first, that's the one you continue hitting. The rest are there for distraction. They spawn up and they basically work the same way necromancers work in Skyrim. So when a necromancer raises a thrall, if you kill the necromancer, the thrall will also die. Here's another book, Delving Penches. We'll grab that. That opens up a gate somewhere back here that we went past. So basically I think we have to run right back to the very beginning, to this book that we came from. This is chapter 2, and this is the locked gate that we saw when we came in. And now we can click this. And we'll see a tunnel form in front of us. Alright, run down straight to the top, and it's going to split into two directions, left and right. Oh no, it doesn't. It comes this way. Alright, I'm thinking of something else way ahead. Alright, so here there might be seekers on these platforms. Just have to be very careful. We want to go, well, there's another book, and this will open up one of the doors, the right door that we need to go through. So we'll grab the book. This is the prying orbs, and there's the door that just opened up over there in the distance. So now we have to run all the way around and go through that door. Alright, which is the best way to go? Both paths lead to the same place. Just be careful not to fall off. You'll die if you fall off. Especially in combat, when you're fighting close to the edge, it's very easy to slip off. Alright, we're off to we're continuing. There's chapter... That's chapter 4? Yeah, that's chapter 4. Alright, here we go. This is quite a lengthy quest. Yes, he gave me the shout to beat his apprentice, basically. Or be able to make it to his apprentice. Because his apprentice lives up in a tower. Get away from the edge. Now the inspirations in this is a lot of Star Wars, a lot of Lord of the Rings, you know, the two towers or the towers and all that. There's a lot of crossovers. Alright, which way are we supposed to go? If we go that, we'll be going back all over, so down's the only direction. Alright. That'll take us back up, so let's go through this tunnel. Now what happens when you get in here, things start getting weird. You want to keep on going forward or this way, but watch what happens when I walk into the tunnel. the tunnel sort of like, it's like an accordion, it just goes whoop. Alright, let's go this way. And the same thing happens. But what's happened, this has opened up another path for us, so we can't go this way, we can't go that way. So now we have to go the way we came back from. But if you notice, the actual floors moved and it's opened up to another area on the map. And we've got an enemy here, a seeker. Let's go get him. We're getting closer. Up this way. So that's where we came from, yeah. Right, up this way. And we're going to find another book. This is going to open up another secret door. Yep, it did. So now it's opened up this tunnel, and this is the tunnel we came from. So it's opened up this tunnel now. So now we'll follow this. It's a dead end over there. Alright. We're getting closer to the end of this. Got this way, can't go that way. There's another seeker. You have to be. Somebody was a dominatrix. Whoever designed this was into whips and all that, because it's like you got PVC whips coming out of the ground, trying to whip you. You bad girl, you bad boy. All right. So up this way. This way. Right to the top. And we have to pull this lever and it should open up another passage down there. And you'll see it open up. You see the thing turning? That's what it is. And that's turning. So it's turning from one door to the other and it's going to open up a new passageway. Connect with another part of the understructure. So now we have to run all the way back, go down, and go through it. So instead of running all the way around, we'll just drop down. And there we go. We'll quick save here, because it's going to get hard. We're going to be fighting it. I think 1 or 2 lurkers up ahead. So off we go. Let's check our weapon. How charged it is. Yep, we still got full. Oh, let's charge it anyway while we're here. We came to check it, might as well charge it. And we'll use a grad, not a grad, a greater. The greater. A grad soul gem will fill this bar. If it's totally empty, we'll fill it 100% regardless. A greater will fill it to 75%. And the lower you go, you get less percent. I think a common will do sort of like 50%, and then then you have to use a lot of other ones, to, you know, the lesser ones too. So we'll do a greater. There you go, and you'll see my bar will fill up as soon as I go back. There you go. You just saw it fill up. All right, we'll quick save now again, and off we go. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Press the wrong button. You missed. Alright, there's a lurker in there. In the pool. When we go in, he's gonna pop out and try to kill us. I'm thinking, now I know why I'm getting confused and I'm talking about 2 lurkers, because I did do this in 2 times the enemies, so there is one waiting on the outside. Helga, remember this. So, Professor Sa, nah, I'm just describing what I'm doing. You could use these as tutorials, I don't know, maybe. Anyways, let's go. So where we want to go is around, and over there, see over there, there's the other thing that we need to activate. Opened up the door to get into the room, and there's another one of these in there which will open up this door to continue. But first we have to get around, and when we go close, he's gonna pop out. There he is. And usually he's a lurker sentinel. Oops. And as you can see, he can do some damage. Oh, as you can see, he can do a lot of damage. Now, if I leave him, notice his health regenerates at a phenomenal rate. In 1 minute, in 30 seconds, that will be full health. That was nice. See, that's what they didn't put into Starfield, cutscenes. Hey Grubby Bear, good to see you, thank you for dropping in. Alright, let's move on. What's he got on it? Ooh. Alright, let's go. So now we can go around the side here. There's the thing on this side. And that will open up the door outside. Now we can run back. There's a chest over here. And some gems. Scrolls. Ooh. Usually you get a lot of books in Apocrypha. Well, it is made of books. If you notice, this is all books. All the walls are books stacked onto each other. So, and that's all Heromau's. Each book is a piece of knowledge that he's collected. That's how insane this is. So, it's opened up. Now we're going up. We're getting closer to the end. There's the next chapter. Chapter 5. Alright. This is where we have to solve the puzzle. Alright. And problem is there's seekers all the way around. Let's see how many more of them are. There's one over there. Is there just one left? Yep, he's on the other side. Alright. I can't see any others. Unless there's one behind this big green thing that I can't see. He's out of my vision. Alright, let's go kill him. And then we can place the books with our, you know, just nice and easy. There he is. Alright, we're gonna level up soon. Alright, I think that's all of them. Let's do another shout. Does. Can't see anything. Let's come around this side. Can't see anything. Yep, so they're all dead. So now we can go to the pedestals and solve the puzzle. So, when you come to these pedestals, you'll see that they've got a symbol on them. And basically each symbol corresponds with one of the 4 books. There's 4 pedestals. And what those pedestals will do, will open up the final chapter for you. So, and if we come to our inventory and come to our book sections, let's say type books. Where are they? There's the Delving Princess. So what you do is you go by the name, whatever the name of the book is, that's where you place the book. So one's got the orb, the blades, the princess, and the boneless limbs. So, the Delving Princess over here, or is this the fangs? That's the question. Alright. Is this the fangs or the pits? So, let's go to another one, which is easier to tell from. Let's come over here. The tentacles. This is, it's got tentacles on it. This one will be the boneless limbs. The boneless limbs book. So we'll put the boneless limbs on it. Alright, so we go to the next one. Should be the prying orb, I think. No, it's the eye. So that would be the book with the eye, prying eye. This one. Alright. I hope we put them all right. So this is the fangs. Alright. That would be this book. And the last pedestal. There's only one book that can go on it. We'll put it on. And if we've done it correctly, you'll see that the book over there will start glowing. Yep, we've done it correctly, good. So we have unlocked the next chapter. I forget we get teleported in this one. So now we're getting real close to the end. We're getting to the final part of this quest. As a skill book, we've already read it in Skyrim somewhere. Alright, now before we go past this door, as soon as you go in, the doors will slam shut behind you and you're trapped in there. So that's one thing to be prepared about. Second thing is when you walk into the word wall, you'll get attacked by a dragon, but when you go in, there'll be seekers and a lurker. So be prepared for combats, and quick save, and in we go. You'll see the doors will slam shut behind us. Voila. Now we're trapped. A lurker will come out of that center pool. Go and see if we can kill a seeker before he comes out. No, I'm not coming. I'm not walking into the wall. Where's the lurker? I don't like that. Follow me out here. Come out. Out of the word wall. Because as soon as I walk into the word wall, the dragon will attack. Now we can go. He's come out. That's it. Where's the lurker? Well, don't push your luck, as they say. Alright, let's check our shouts. Now we want to make sure we hit this dragon in the first time. Now, what they tell you is that you have to fight him and do it. You can do it if you hit him. You can do it without fighting him. So here he comes. Make sure we got a good angle for our shout. There he is. Make sure he's in front of us. Did it work? No, it didn't work. Now we have to wait for the shout, and it's a shout that takes a long time to recharge. Come on, bud.
Withdraw. I have no compromise for you mortals can provide. Your Zoom has the mastery. Come
Alright.
aboard, and I will carry you to Mirak.
And it worked. Alright. Now, learning how to fly the dragon is tricky. He's peaceful now. And he's going to take us to Mirak, to the final battle. Alright, let's go. And he's going to fly us to the highest tower. Alright, when riding a dragon, you can lock onto a nearby target and attack it with magic. You can also command the dragon to attack your targets. Fast travel wide dragon by using the world map. More details and information in the help section. Yeah, that really helps, doesn't it? Okay. It's basically they're telling you read the manual. Alright, let's go.
Mirak is strong. He knew you would come here.
Now, when guiding him, he will start flying in the right direction that he has to go. And he'll take over this little island. But we don't want to fight nothing there. We're just going to fly right over. And we're heading for... turn back. You're not listening. What are you doing? I didn't tell you to attack. Because on Legendary, we don't do no damage.
You are brave, Alan Hokaran. Your defeat. I will look for a spot to land.
Alright, land down so I can get off and go kill him. Or is he taking... Oh, he's taking me straight to Mirak. Alright, good. Alright, this is Mirak's tower. He's up here, and we're going to do the final battle.
Are you so easily swayed? No, not yet. We should greet our guest first. And so the first Dragonborn meets the last Dragonborn at the summit of Apocrypha. No doubt, just as Hermaeus Mora intended. He is a fickle master, you know. But now I will be free of him. My time in Apocrypha is over. You are here in your full power, and thus subject to my full power. You will die, and with the power of your soul, I will return to Solstheim and be master of my own fate once again.
Now Mirek will come at you with everything he's got. First attack he does is with magic. It's just a wave of magic spells. And when you sort of like ready to defeat him, he'll go into the goo and he'll absorb a soul of a dragon. Now he's melee, switch to melee. Alright, now we're ready for the last wave. It's gonna pop out of there. Absorb its power. And now he comes at us with magic and shouts. You missed. You missed.
Fate decreed that you had to die, so that I could live.
Where is he gone?
Do not fear you, Dovaki.
And this is the last time we have to fight him. He switched to melee.
This cannot be. I am master of it.
This is where Mirek dies. And it's actually Hermara that kills him. There we go.
Did you think to escape me, Mirak? You can hide nothing from me here. No matter. I have found a new dragon born to serve me.
May she be rewarded for her service as I am.
Mirak harbored fantasies of rebellion against me. Learn from his example. Serve me faithfully, and you will continue to be richly rewarded.
And there's the black book. And we can loot Mirek's body. All the weapons. Now the good thing with Skyrim is whatever the enemy uses in combat, they will have on their corpse. Where in contrast with Starfield, it's just a random. They could have a dagger, they could have a sword, and no spacesuit or anything. So you don't get all the pieces for what they were wearing. So we'll take Mirek's sword. And all these things have got magical effects. His robes, the gloves, the boots, and his mask. Alright, and now we can go and read the black book. And this is the reward that you get by reading the black book. You'll see what's going to happen. All around there's our skill tree. So this is a representation of our skill tree. All our skills, like there's smithing, there's heavy armor, the blocking, it's all the skill trees all the way around. So your reward is that you can actually legendary skill tree, take all the perks off, but the thing is it will remain at 100. So the only problem is that you have to put all those perks back in and do the smithing. So you have to get that skill back up to, and I'll show you. Let me open up my skill. Let me level up first. Alright, we'll put that into health. No, we'll put that into stamina. Alright, so, and the one I'm going to do is smithing, because it's the easiest out of all the skills to level up. So, and at the same time, I'm not going to be putting this perk in again. I don't need to put that perk in. So, it's at level 100. When I do this, I'm going to read the smithing one for my reward. That's the one. Clear all perks. So I have to use a dragon soul. That's why I kept the dragon soul. I remembered that I had to use a dragon soul to finish this quest. And I gained 7 perks. Yes, we get flashing green lights. Let's check our skills now again. Smithing. Now if you notice, smithing's still at 100, but all the perks are gone. We have to put all the perks in, and they're locked. And you have to do smithing all over again. But this time around, you can use ebony. You can use all the ore that you've got collected anyway. So if you've got ebony, you can start making ebony right away, and yeah, just unlock the rest of the perks. And yeah, so this will take us like. Oh, I don't know if we've got enough ore to do it, but yeah, it won't take us long. Alright, so that, and now we can go back to the book and click it. This is one of the only books that has the option to take you back. So off we go back to Solstein. Why isn't it not taking us back to Solstein? Is there something we haven't done? Your name. Alright. Inventory. Always works. So the book was glitched, wasn't bringing us back to Solstein. But like I said, read any book and yeah, you can exit Apocrypha.
I can feel it.
Yep.
The tree stone is free
I avenged
again.
your father.
The oneness of the land is restored. Does that mean... is it over?
Yes.
Is Miraak defeated?
It's over. Miraak is dead.
Then my father's sacrifice... it was not in vain. He died to free us. Tell me, was it the only way? Did he need to die?
I couldn't have defeated Miraak without Storm's help.
Then, it was the Allmaker's will, as he said. I know I should not doubt it. But it is good to hear all the same. Thank you. One more thing, Skull friend, if you will. I know it is not my place, but may I offer a word of advice, of warning?
Sure, what is it?
As shaman of the Skull, I am charged with the spiritual well-being of my people. While you are not of the Skull, you are Skull friend, and so I give you this warning. Hermamora forced you to serve him in order to defeat Miraak. Do not let him lure you further down that path. The Allmaker made you Dragonborn for a higher purpose. Do not forget that. Walk with the Allmaker, Skull friend.
Alright, there she is, the one and only Sa. This is Sa. When you're welcoming me in the chat, you're actually welcoming him. This is Sa in spirit. That's who comes and visits you, not me. And yeah, she does the rounds to all the chat rooms and watches people play, talks to them. So, yep. So yeah, and that's AI generated a mod that makes your character talk, and I'm using the voice. If you've watched The Witcher, it's Triss's voice, so I'm using her voice. And what the AI does, it reads all the dialogue and translates it to the character and makes your character talk. I use another mod to make the lips move. It's quite a few combinations of mods to make the character actually do that. Alright, so what are we going to do next? I know what we're going to do next. We're going to go and visit our friend Ralis Adaris. You know, the guy that we were digging up the thing for? Because he sent us another letter. I've already read it a long time ago. So we're going to have to go and visit him. I think the third time. Yep. Ooh, nighttime and an ash storm. Alright, we're going back to the city. Can't see a single thing. And it's not good for the... Yeah, it gets dark in Solstheim, especially when there's an ash storm. So we'll go back to the city. And there's another quest we can do, actually. A real cool quest too. We'll go and find out what happened to that old man's ancestor. So... what we want to do is go over to the mines. Now, we've already spoken to the old man. He's given us the book that we need to... a book or a note or something, and a key that's going to unlock a door further down. So yeah, we're going deep into this mine to find the remains of this old man, which is his ancestor. And basically we want to find out information of why he vanished, and because when he vanished he sort of like was branded in a bad light for him vanishing, like a traitor or something. So put our helmet back on. Another great mod. I love this mod. Alright, and off we go. It's gonna be interesting. Oops, is this the way down? Yes, it looks like it's the only way down. I wonder what kind of ore there's in here. I don't remember. Okay. What is it? What's up here? Dead end. Something down there making a weird sound. Skiva. Helga, have you been on Disease Watch? Yes, you have. Good girl. Alright. Further down we go. A spider. Another one. Next time I'll bring a can of fly spray, insecticide. That might work better. Alright, then you come right down here and you got this. Now you can't get through it. The only way you can get through it is you have to start swinging. And see, when you hit one, it will fall off. You have to get all four off. It's a little tricky if you don't get the right angle. And down we go. And this is, I think, yep, this is the key that the old man gave us. It opens up this door. And down we go. Now we're getting into dangerous territory. Now it starts getting... we'll start finding Draga. Maybe Deathlord or two. Let's quick save. Alright. He was an easy one. There's a Deathlord. Another Deathlord. We've got 2 Deathlords. One down. Got no stamina left. That will start recharging. Alright. Let's heal up. Where are you? Is that a trapdoor? It is. Uh-oh. No way this way, no way this way. We're trapped. This is where we came from? Oh my god. There he is. Oh, and he's an archer. Deathlord archers are the worst. They do a lot of damage with their bow. It's wise to take them out. Ouch! And we got slapped in the face. Alright. We're past that. That did more damage than Deathlord did. Alright. I heard an enemy. There he is. Take that. Teach you. Alright. I think we're heading in the right direction. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. Now when you come in here, you're gonna get attacked. There's Deathlords in here. 1, 2. And then some minor enemies. Get into the light, see what I'm doing. Getting overwhelmed there. Alright guys, come down here. There he comes. Gee, that killed him with one hit. Fuck. That's why we came down here. Alright. He's trapped behind the door. Alright, we got him. Good. I think that's all the Death Lords. One more. Not a Death Lord, but... Alright, now we can go back and proceed. Alright, I'm just gonna change my magic. I don't like the one I'm using. My restoration. So, we'll come to healing. And which one would you want? Healing, just the normal one. So we'll favorite that. We'll get rid of this one. And that's our new healing. That's just the plain normal one. The lowest level. And we'll quick save that onto our key. We'll put that at number 3. Alright, so there's all our shouts and everything on the key bindings. And now we can proceed. Back the way, up the way. Now we can go through the door. Oh! You tried and push me. There we go. Alright, let's proceed. Let's quick save so we don't have to do all that again. You should see this in 2 times the enemies. Alright. I don't want that gem. I thought it was one of those that... Alright, so this is Stalin. It's only native to Solstheim. And this is where that axe that we got is going to come in handy, because a normal pickaxe that you use in Skyrim will not mine this ore. This ore is so hard, you have to use an enchanted pickaxe, which we have. I'll show it to you in my inventory. And it's this one. Where is it? Nordic. Where is it? This is why I clear out my inventory. There it's the Nordic pickaxe. It weighs quite a lot. You can use it in combat if you upgrade it. Use it as a weapon, but you can't really get it to it. It'll be like a... if you make a iron sword legendary, that's the ratings it will have, maximum rating. So it might get to 150 and that's it. But yeah, this is the pickaxe, and you need this pickaxe. You get it from Delvin's brother in Solstheim. So and the good thing with this Stalin is you can build a whole new armor set and weapons, and they're all got the color blue, so it's a whole unique armor that you get, which is sort of like native. And eventually you'll start seeing you might pick up an armor piece from a vendor in Solstheim, like a helmet or a chest piece or something like that, or some gloves. Very rare to get a full set. Alright, this is not a good sign. There's scorch marks on the ground. I don't like that. So we're going into ethereal mode. I think there's yeah. See, I knew. So ethereal, we go get 1 gem, and we can go across and grab the other gem. Yep. And we're safe. There you go, and this is what it looks like when we're a ghost. So what ethereal does, basically it turns us, phases us out of reality until it wears off. So we can't receive damage, but the thing is we can't do any damage either in that state. It's more a defensive measure than rather, because as soon as you do the first blow, you actually will get teleported back into reality. Now I think there's some bad guys behind here. Very, very bad guys. Archers. So let's quick save again. Yep. Yep, there they are. There's one up here. There he is. He's melee. And there's the archer over there. And another archer. They're the hard ones to get past. The melee guy's on his way to us, so we'll let him come. The archers, we're going to have to go up there and fight him. So he's coming to us. Let's taunt him. Yep, he's seeing us. It's coming out. It's better we fight him here without getting hit by arrows while we're fighting. Oh, how'd that get through? So he's down. We're not looting because we're getting to the limits anyways, and these things, ebony war axes, weigh a lot, and plus I do have a lot of money, so I'm not worried about money at the moment in the game. There is a point in the game where you got so much money you don't know what to do it, and all you do is just buy property and buy property and buy property. Alright, we'll be doing that later too, buying property. So let's go and taunt those archers, and the problem is getting there without them shooting us down, because they can do a fair bit of damage. Alright, and this is where the ethereal shout comes into real handy. So let us get up here where we can get to cover. Try to keep the enemy and me in one line with the archer in the back. See, I got hit. But yeah, what I was trying to do is trying to put the Death Lord in between me and the archer. So there you go. We're getting closer to the end. Which way are we going? I think we have to pull this lever to open up that gate over there across. Yep. And now we have to go back. Where was that gate? There it is. And we're going further down. There's a skill book. Spell tome. Or are we going up now? Alright. Oh. Where'd that come from? Where are you? Oh, it's that gem over there. Alright. This is a big quest. A very big quest. Oh! Stepped on that plate. Just ran in and stepped on it. Alright. This is a big quest. A very big quest. It is bloody long. Alright, we reached our destination. So, this is where it all happens. Now what we got to do is jump down. And so we jump down here. Now you can go up that tunnel. There's a chest. Unlock it. I think it's locked. We'll go see. I think it's a master lock. Oh, it's just a normal chest. Alright. See, it's got nothing in it. That's carry weight. Alright. Deathstalker. So when you come up here, you're going to find a body, a skeleton, and you want to loot that skeleton. This is Corellius's great-grandfather. This is Gratian Corellius. The other one is something Corellius. And in here you've got this blade. It's a two-handed weapon, piece of gold, and a journal. And it's very wise to read this journal, because this journal will tell you how to solve the puzzle. And so I'll bring it up in my inventory, go to our book section. Where's the book? That's the Death Band. We don't want to read that right now. Where is it? There it is, this one. And basically it's got a little bit of a history at the beginning, you know, story, and there it's got a picture of the sword, and then explains how the sword works and what all these symbols are on the structure in front of us. So to cut a long story short, the blade actually emits a beam of light from it when you use it, and that beam of light has to hit those red lines. So we'll do this. There's a trick to it. So there it is. It's a two-handed weapon. There we go. And this is the beam of light I'm talking. If you notice now, when I do it, it's going to be a vertical beam. Oh, there's nothing. But the way it works is... Did we get the right sword? Equip the right sword? With power attacks, yep. Alright, so the way you do this is a power attack. Oops. If we remember how to do a power attack. There you go, that's the vertical. So this is the beam of light, I just figured it out. That's the beam of light that comes out of the sword. But the one we want to do is the horizontal, and the way you do that is doing a horizontal attack. Oh, come on. There you go. We got it right. It's getting your... There you go. Now, if you notice, those lines have moved up a little to the next level, but now they're vertical lines. So now we do a vertical attack. There you go. And come on this side, we do a vertical attack to the line. There you go. You don't have to be 100% precise. You just have to basically get it in the direction. Now we have to do two horizontal attacks. There you go, that's one. Let's line ourselves, get a better view. Do the second attack. There you go. And the last attack we gotta do is down the middle. And that will open up the door. Alright, but look what's awaiting for us in the inside. More blades, swinging blades. Alright, let's get back to our major weapon and shield, because that's all you're going to need this blade for. Alright. Alright. And this is where ethereal becomes real handy. You can try to sprint through, but the best way to do it is come to the side, wait till the blades go to that side, and sort of like slip through. I'll do one, and then so you can go now, and then you got the other option of just going ethereal and just running through the blades. You don't care. They can't kill you while you're in ethereal. Alright. So we do the other two manually. Ah, we ran into the blade. And we're through. And this lever will stop all the blades from swinging. So now we're getting to the part. There's a priest king in here, and there's a word wall. So we have to fight this priest king. And what I'm gonna do, because this priest king likes to go into the middle of the lake and stand there, and the problem is you cannot do combat while you're underwater, because under normal circumstances we'll have to swim out there, and while you're swimming you're submerged, so you really can't pull out your mace and shield and start hitting the enemy. So what we're going to do, we're going to switch to our boots, and that way if he goes onto the water we can follow him there. Now we're a little bit weaker. Alright, just 1 second guys, I'll be right back. I have to go to the toilet and I'll be right back. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I've never done sort of like commentary walkthroughs like this before, explaining everything. I usually just go in there, kill, and just hope you enjoy the combat, but this is the first time I'm doing sort of like a, you know, tutorial. It's not a tutorial, it's really, you know, just explaining everything. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. It's a tutorial. Alright. I might upload them as separate tutorials then. Something. Especially the second black book that we did. I think the first black book was quite straightforward. It says quite straightforward and simple, you know, straight line to the target, except for that little deviation where we went to kill the lurker on the side. But yeah, it's pretty much just follow the path, where the second one was a little bit more complicated. Had these doorways like accordions going in and out, and I don't know if anybody's noticed, but we're doing this with no map marker, so that's the added difficulty. There he is, see what I mean? He usually will stay here and start zapping you with these powers. We managed to get him out of the water. Ran out of stamina. Took quite a few hits. So we'll take the mask, because I collect the masks. This is actually the first mask I've got, first priest king that I've killed so far. Level, what level are we? Level 55. Okay, that's interesting. So there's a chest, grab all the shit that's in there. You can sell it later if you don't need it. Yep, it was loaded, wasn't it? 2 gold. I'm gonna write a nasty letter to Bethesda tonight. I looted a chest and I had 2 golds as a reward. Now this word world is glitched. It's not working. And it was glitched the last time I did this quest. It won't activate the word wall, and I don't even know which one it is, to tell you the truth, what power it gives you. Alright, now we can get out of here. And there's another black book over here. Black book. I wonder which one it is. Another letter to Bethesda, yep. Alright, Black book. Quick save. And let's read it, find out which black book this is. This will be our third black book. This is unrelated now to Mirek or anything. This book is called The Wind of Change. I don't remember which one it is. Alright. Learn the black knowledge. Alright. So, same rules apply like in Apocrypha when we did a pistolarium, whatever. I can never say that word. Alright. And off we go. If you're walking up there, you'll definitely get hit. There's the thing. What's this open? This door. Speaking of, I want to check my mace. Let's recharge it while we're here. Greater soul gem. Does the trick. What's this open? Opens up this door. Oh. Oh. He became a yo-yo. That's a problem. Jesus Christ. Trying to dodge around that thing. Alright, another door. There should be a lurker down here. There he is. Oh, look, a Vindicator. This is one of those hard ones. Come on, out of the pool. That's it. Ouch, that hurt. I got my cutscene. Yep. Alright. So where we want to go is up here. There's a skill book there. Oh. Grab the gems. Some scrolls. Not the burnt books. Don't pick up the burnt books. They're just dead weight. Some more scrolls over here. And activate this. Is going to open up a door down on the side. And this one will bring down the bring out the staircase. So that one brings out the staircase. The first one opened up this door, and there's our black book. And this one's quite one of the easy ones and not that complicated. So, alright, let's read it. And there we go, I'm going to get our 3 green bubbles that come out. Let's check out what they are. So the first one, Lover's Insight, what's that do? Alright, Lover's Insight, do 10% more damage and get 10 better percent prices from people of the opposite sex. You can only have one ability at the time. So this is the equivalent like, what's the name? I'll show you this. I'll show you the skill. I've already got something similar. Oh, and we got disease. You missed that, Helga? You missed that. Agent of the Bella. You do more damage to the opposite sex. You do this doing a quest in finding the Sibyl of the Bella. So it's sort of like the same thing. So, alright, let's get rid of that disease. So we should be healed now. Let's check. Yep, we're fully healed. So that's that one. What's this one? Companion's Insight is your attack shouts and destruction spells do more damage to your followers. You may accept this. Huh? Alright, why would I want to do damage to my followers? I didn't get that. Maybe it's just been written that way. Reading the skill books gives you an extra skill point. Ooh. Yeah, this is the one. I'm not passing an extra skill point. Yep. Although the Lover's Comfort one was very handy to have because you keep it permanently until you read another book. And this all. Alright, so Scholar's Insight, and we should now, if we check our skills, we should have an extra skill point. Now we had 7, now we got 8. So, and we have to start our smithing all over again. So let's put a point there. And see, once you put the point in, because I'm a level 100, locks the next level, but you have to put the point in. This is how it works. So you have to put the point in for it to unlock. Now, because smithing is already 100, all it did was remove. It didn't make you like legendary, because when you make it legendary, you drop down to 25 or whatever. This keeps the 100 rating, and all you have to do is put the perks in again. So let's put the perks in. Orcish, okay. Ebony, okay. Daedric, okay. And the last one we're going to do is Dragon, because we're going to make ourselves a Dragon armor. And this skill is so you can upgrade enchanted weapons and armors. Because at the beginning of the game, you cannot upgrade anything that's got an enchantment on it until you get to this one and put a perk into it. Cool. So now, that looks perfect. So we've got Dragon unlocked now, we can make Dragon armors. We've got an extra perk that we can use somewhere over the rainbow. Alright. And all we have to do to get out of here now is open up our inventory and read another black book. Alright. Now the way out is up this staircase That's a big spiral. Fuck. Alright, this is the... There'll be some enemies in here. It's wise that we get back into our proper boots. Alright.
What was that?
Is someone there?
I knew it! Found you. Lucky hit.
Where'd he go? Alright, where's the Raven Lord? Raven Lord. I come up with the best, don't I? Alright, we'll get over cover if we pick up this. And now we just have to keep on going up. Dead bodies. This is the exit, but the troubles are not over just yet. There's still more to come. The ash storm is still happening. So now we have to make our way all the way to the bottom.
You can't hide from me.
Your armor will look good on me.
I'll have your head, you sweat.
I don't think you have the waist for it. Oh, that was a double hit. Double hit kill.
I'm gonna bleed you.
Alright. Why does everybody want to wear my clothes? That's weird. I want to wear your underwear. That's real weird. Alright. We're not far from... where are you? I can't see. It's too dark. We want to put our other boots on. That's it. And we can slowly relax. Alright, I think we're far away, so we can fast travel now. Now we can go and see Ralisadaris. Because before, when we came here, it was pitch black and an ash storm. Now it's a little bit better. Alrighty, let's get back into our original boots. Voila, it magically appeared on our feet. I do not like menus. I hate menus. I really hate menus. And that's why I use key bindings as much as possible. Yeah, so I really hate opening up menus. And even my inventory sometimes in my skill menu, it's like, ugh. Alrighty. Just another 1 minute break, guys. Sorry. It's the beer. Or the wine, I should say. I'm not drinking beer tonight. Just having a sip of wine. White wine with lemonade.
Now you're back. Great. Just great.
What is it this time?
Draugr again. I mean, we should have expected it, right? What else do you find in these damned crypts but waves and waves of Draugr? At least 6 of the diggers are dead. The rest of them ran off, and I don't blame them. You've had some luck with these things before. Do you think you could go back in? See if anyone's still alive?
Ah, this Dick's getting from worse to worse, isn't it? Now he's lost all the miners, and we have to go and find them. Alright, into we go. I bet it's going to be fucking full of Death Lords and shit like that. Most probably this time it will be Death Lords. Alright, in we go. Put our helmet back on. Yep. Quick save. And in we go. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, everything we've killed in the 2 previous times we've come in here to clear the place out, everything will have respawned. So all the Death Lords and everything, I think. No? Alright, that's a good sign. No, it's not a good sign. I was right. He's running away. These guys are the weak ones. There is. Alright, now we can get the archers. Oh, that kid. It's like a cricket. Alright, that was the easy part. And we're going harder. Further down. Should be a Death Lord somewhere around here. There he is. Are you up or down? Oh, you're upstairs. Can we jump up? Alright. So we can't go through there. I can hear a word wall somewhere. Sounds like it's coming from over. Oh, there's the top of it. Can we get it? No. He has to dig a little bit more. That's the very top of the word wall. So he has to dig all that sand out. There's a miner. Not that kind of a miner. A miner. Hello? Alright. Left anybody behind? Nope. Where's the plate? The trap for this thing to come down. Alright. Also, I don't remember this. How would we do this? Wrong one. Was that it? Oh, we still have to open up that door. So, is that it? Oh, that was easy. Is that a trap? Alright, speak to us. Oh, so now we can go out. Alright. This is a ring. Ring of necromancy. So what's this do? What's this ring do? Ring of necromancy, the warrior. Alright, so the creatures that you have reanimated, when they die, they explode. Which is good, but I don't use necromancy. Now, there's 3 sets to what you're looking for. There's the boots that we've got. There's the ring, and another piece. Don't remember what it is at the moment. That you get in the last part. And when you got all three pieces, and you're wearing them while you're enchanting, you can do an extra 10% enchanting on the item that you're enchanting. So it's the only way to, unless you start doing the restoration loop. You don't want to be doing restoration loops. That's cheating. Alright.
Any news?
I've defeated the Draugr and located the missing miners. They're dead.
I should have figured. Damn. Well, at least we can get back to work. But hazard pay keeps piling up, and this won't be getting any cheaper. I'm going to hire some mercenaries this time, too. Having some people around who know how to fight should. Well, it'll set the miners at ease, and hopefully keep them alive. But they won't be cheap either. It's going to hit 3,000 this time, I'm afraid. Have you got that on you?
Here. This had better be worth it.
We're going to be making this back 50-fold, partner. Trust me on this. I'll go hire a new crew and some brawny types to keep them safe. Come back and check in on us. Nothing can stop us this time.
Alright, he got another 3,000 credits from us. Alright, we're heading back to Skyrim. We're going back to Lakeview Manor. We've got a full inventory of stuff too. We've got dragon stones, dragon scales and all that. And we're almost reached the cusp of getting overcumbered. And whatever's left we can go and sell it. And the way this works with Rala Sidaris, you can wait on the island.
Yes?
You can wait on the island for him to send you a letter. But the best way to do it is come back to Skyrim, do something here, and in a few days the courier will catch up with you with the final letter. So let's go to Lakeview. We'll be ending the stream soon, so now that we're back in Skyrim. So that's Riverwood. There's Lakeview Manor. Alright. And now I think I've got enough dragon scales to be able to make a full set of armor. Alright, we're gonna do some alchemy too. Let's collect all this stuff. So whatever you plant here, you get 4 back when you gather it. In contrary with normal plants that you pick up, they'll only give you 1 item. When you got this garden, it'll give you 4. And inside, I've got the little garden of death also, with just impstles and candy roots. So we're going to collect those 2. So we have to find somewhere to display Mirak's armor. Where we're going to display Mirak's armor. Alright, what we'll do is we'll take the Thieves Guild armor off this one. Alright, take all this off. And come to our inventory. Where's Mirak's? Mirak's boots, Mirak's gloves, Mirak's robe, and Mirak's helmet. There you go. We have our own Mirak. Alright, the weapons will display down in the cellar. First we go collect all the ingredients. So, like I said, it's only impstles and candy roots, and the combination of these 2 together will give you a potion of paralysis. And that's why I only have these. You could put lots of plants in here, various plants. But this is the fastest way I found to get alchemy up to 100 by using this recipe. Impstall, and impstall. Okay. Let's go down to the cellar, get rid of all our stuff. And we should have a lot of stuff to get rid of. This is a cultist. A sticky. Well, let's pray. I don't know. Alright, we prayed. He's my pet skeever. And the way you get him is when there's a time when you'll come down to the cellar and there'll be 3 skeevers. Your house car will say, oh, there's I heard rattle down in the thing. You go down here and you find 3 skeevers. What you do is kill 2 and then you put your weapon away, and the 3rd one will become friendly. And he'll just roam down here, making that sound. Alright. Alright, let's get rid of all our stuff. We've got a lot of scrap too and all that. Well, I'll do the smithing later. I'll come down. Oh, because like I said, sapphires. Get rid of the rubies and all the gems. So the thing is, we don't need to do smithing. That's the thing. So this is all just being stored in the chest. We'll sell all these. We'll sell this. Actually, the next thing I'll start doing is the companion's quest line, so we can get the werewolf, become a werewolf. And so that might be the next stream. So pretty much that's it for today. Thanks very much. I think we must have had our most successful stream ever. So, no, maybe we'll do one more last quest. Is there... Oh, we've got lots of quests to do. What can we do? Final descent. Oh, we have to go back to him. No, I'm not doing that one. Or we could do that one with Mercer Frey. I thought we did this. Believes the dragon souls are coming back to life. That doesn't make sense because I'm pretty sure we've already done this quest. But we can go and try and see what's happening. Unless I loaded an earlier save somewhere along the way. No, we're doing one more quest. We're going to do one more quest. Alright, let's do the alchemy. And you'll see the potion in action. This is paralysis. So basically it gave us one full level. Although it didn't, because it started halfway and we ended halfway. So we're 90 in alchemy. Now we can sell all that. We're going to Kyne's Grove. Check out what's going on with that quest. Where's Kyne's Grove? I'm pretty sure we've killed the dragon. There's Delphine. Alright. I think I know what happened. I remember when diplomatic community glitched.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
I loaded way before that. That's what's happened here.
A dragon is attacking Kyne's Grove?
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Come on, hurry. We might be too late.
Alright, we're off to kill a dragon. That sounded like somebody spewed. There he is, there's Alduin.
Lorcan's eyes. Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down.
Language. Are you allowed to say that on YouTube? Where is he? There he is.
Salokunir, Zil Gro Dova Ulsa. Slen Tivo. Alduin Thuri, Oantid Vogri Hasulik Kuzi. Follow side of a king. Zu Korav Min no dove to hide. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to dare take for yourself the name of Nova. Salukanir, Kridar Jur.
There he goes, Alduin.
voice and it.
Oh, damn. You did it. Wait, something's happening. Guys above. So you really are... Gods above. It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
What's our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons back?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
So, we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse. I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
You're not coming?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? What? Something you're still confused about?
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be.
What have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Till next time.
Alright, so we're doing Snowville Sanctum. And so we're heading off to it's somewhere down there. Let me bring up my map. And it's best to mark it on your... Don't want to do diplomatic immunity. Speaking with silence. That's it. That's the quest we're doing. And it's down there. So what's that? Is that Vigilance Ostender? I think they are. Alright. Quick save. No, they're either bandits. Yeah, they're bandits.
Killing you will make for an excellent story. I'll rip you open! No! Pay for that! Victory or Sovngarde!
Never seen so many ice wraiths at one time. Unless they all came from down here. There's quite a few of them spread around, so most probably they all just came to the smell of blood. Alright. There's a frost troll. Snowville Sanctum should be over the ridge. Or just right about here. Mercer should be waiting for us outside. There he is. Alrighty, we made it.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
You saw her?
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
You want me to lead?
I'm sorry, I was under the impression I was in charge. You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you?
Understood.
Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
How did Gallus die?
25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest.
So Carlia took on both of you alone?
Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows.
And Gallus?
The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much. Keep your eyes open and your mouth shut.
Alright, enough chit chat, Mercer. Let's go. requires key.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, and a lot of skill. That should do it. After you.
All right. This place is going to be crawling with Death Lords. Lots of them. And the trick is not to get cornered.
The stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard.
Oh, look at them all those red dots, those red figures. Can't go in there. There's a lever over here. Opens up that one. And a lever over here. That closed the door. That opened up the door.
Death will be my triumph. So ends the lesson.
Come on, Mercer, stop bragging. You haven't killed nothing yet.
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes.
Where?
Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps.
Oh, there. Alright. There's a Death Lord. Maybe we can sneak.
This shouldn't take long.
Just one down.
You've just written your own epitaph. Your life is mine! So, what? What is it?
What is it? This is where it gets tricky. Alright, we don't want none of that stuff.
You've just written your own epitaph. Your end is near! This shouldn't take long.
Now all the Draga are awake. And that's an Death Lord Archer up front.
You breathed your last! Is that the best you can do? Coward! Can't hide from me.
Sorry, Mercer. Where's the Death Lord? Where did they go?
I room ahead?
No, there's not. We're all dead. Alrighty. Deeper we go.
Who's there? You be nothing! Your end is near! Is that the best you can do?
Good on you, Mercer. It's the first Death Lord you killed so far. Now we have.
Is that the best you can do? Bone. What is it?
What is it? Yeah, Mercer's annoying. You know that's Bellathor. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. I think it is. But he does a. He's even in what's the name, Starfield. That voice. He's one of the voice actors. So. Further down we go. Be wise to quick save, wouldn't it? If we die, we go straight to the beginning.
Something.
Ah, we've got an archer up there.
Your end is near! I've killed legions like you. Your end is near! Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
And stop saying the same thing. You're like a broken record. Sound like my father. Your feeble attempts to insult me are insulting. Alright, this is where it gets hard.
Carlia always was a nimble minx. Slipping past these Draugr must have been child's play for
This
her.
place is packed with Death Lords. Packed with them. And if you get swarmed and you try to come out of this door, you'll get trapped because you'll come out and then all the Death Lords will come out and block you. Yeah, they'll come out where Mercer's standing and then you're just hacking and slashing. So we could die. We possibly could die. Alright, so let's do this. So we're gonna go in. Let's hope there's nobody standing there as soon as we go in. And maybe we can go into sneak mode. Alright, sneak. And I know there's an enemy just round the corner here. Where is he?
What was
Whoops,
that?
what's that?
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Well, there goes our element of surprise.
Is that the best you can do?
That's one Death Lord down.
Breathed your last.
2 Death Lords down. Get rid of this guy.
The challenge.
There's some more down there. Yep, well, there's heaps of them down there. Let him come up by himself.
Who's there?
Don't go down, Mercer.
Your feeble hide is insulting.
Don't go. Alright. Two of them awake. 3 of them.
Is that the best you can do? Life is mine!
Sorry, Mercer. Didn't mean that.
I'll spit on your corpse.
Didn't mean that one either. Oof.
End is near.
That was it. All right. I will take the bone arrows. Oh, thank you.
We're on the right track. She's been through here as well.
What's this lever do? Oh, it closes that. Alright.
Hide from me. That was hardly worth my time.
Just about every enemy's a Death Lord.
That door up ahead. It's perfectly hiding an ambush. Be ready.
What have we got in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright.
Your death will be my triumph.
Oh, that's an Overlord.
Your end is
Yep.
near. You mean nothing. I've killed legions like you. That was hardly worth my time.
What do you got on you, buddy? Just an ebony warhammer? Alright, there's a chest up here. Search this. Oh, a diamond. And I don't remember which word power this one is. So, we'll go and get it anyway. Power, weapon disarm. So this is for disarming. Alright, so which way are we going to go now? Up.
Your blood will adorn my blade.
Uh-huh. Ouch. Just put my foot right into it. Alright, Mercer, do your thing. Alright,
it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
This is the only door in the entire game that opens without... Well, Mercer opens it, but he doesn't use a dragon claw. You need a dragon claw to open all these doors. And this is where it gets interesting. We're right at the very end of the quest.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Hold on! You shot me!
No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Why save me?
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
Then I'm in your debt.
More than you'll ever realize. The poison on the arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive.
Why capture Mercer alive?
Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
How will you prove it now?
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
Well, what's it say?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
Perhaps it could be translated.
Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. The only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
There's that word again. Nightingale.
There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
Alright folks, that's pretty much it for now, for today. So please look forward for the next stream. We're going to be doing the Companion's quest line. I want to become a werewolf, and slowly finishing off the Thieves Guild. There's quite a lot to do with the Thieves Guild, and we've still got the College of Winterhold, and the Assassin's Guild, which we haven't touched, and the main quest line. Now I'll try to play the main diplomatic community offline, just to see if I could troubleshoot it, why it was glitched the last time we played it. And it actually pushed us quite a fair bit back, but doesn't matter. Alright guys, thank you very much. Thank you to everybody that's here, that was here. I remember Vaughn, I don't remember the names. Oh my god, my memory. After all that, yeah, my brain goes a little mushy, and I can't recall from memory who was here and who wasn't. So I'm not going to shout out at anybody. I'd just like to say a general thank you to everybody, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I think today was one of the most successful days that we've had. We did peak at 9 people. Never had 9 people in the chat. Currently we've got 8, so I really appreciate people sitting back and watching and watch me play. That's that's why I play, just for people to watch. So alright, I think that's why all streamers play, so that people can watch them. But yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Alright guys, thank you very much, and hey Vaughn, you're still here. Wow. Alright, appreciate that. That was a great stream, wasn't it? And I'll catch you in yours. Are you streaming tomorrow? So if you are, I'll drop in and say hello. But yeah, I really appreciate it that you hung around all this time. So yep, tomorrow we'll be doing some more, and she can talk, and thank you very much everybody. And alright, cool, I'll see you tomorrow in your stream. I'll come and hassle you a little bit then. Alright mate, thank you very much. Thank you Claudie. That's Scuderia. He's my best friend, my real friend. He lives a couple of blocks, a couple of suburbs away. And Usagi is my moderator. She's a lovely woman that lives in Ireland. Yep, she covers all the bases, looks after the... Alright, so, alright guys, thank you very much and take care. And I'll just put on the video for the outro, and we can call it a day. So a little bit of music at the end with a video. Now we do not have Dragon Red. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care and stay safe. Look after yourselves too. Eat healthy, sleep well. And Helga, for God's sakes, go to the fucking doctor. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.